What's up, everyone? Welcome to BTI. I'm Josh Matthews. That's Gia Miller, and we can't contain our excitement because tomorrow night from Las Vegas, it is no surrender. You pumped?
Oh, I'm so pumped to see Rich Swann go up against Josh Alexander.
Rich was in action last week.
Yeah, for the Impact World Championship, but he was looking to gain some momentum last week against Kenny King.
Up on the shoulders, is it time for the chin checker? Maybe the royal flush.
Swann, though, as he always does, continuing to fight to the very, very end.
Oh, and a bump kick by Swann.
That's where Swann is super effective. That footwork.
Oh. Running Superman punch of sorts.
And back and forth the action goes.
Power slam! King, cover! Swann kicks out in time.
And this is where Swann can thrive. We talked about that resilience. Sometimes that's enough. Sometimes just continuing to stay in the matchup. If you can get into the head of your opponent, which seems to be happening just a little bit to Kenny King here, that might be all you need.
Oh!
It's a stiff shot to the jaw of Swann there.
Let's go!
Oh! A little bit of that martial arts still rubbing off on Kenny King from the pit fight.
Now King going to the top turnbuckle here.
Oh, could be looking for maybe an exploder or Spanish fly possibly off the top rope here.
Whoa! Kenny King, a brilliant athlete, as is Rich Swann.
Whoa!
Is the cover, shoulders down, and a kick out.
Great athleticism from both men.
Swann, shoulders down, King still alive. Oh, now
What? No! God!
Poison Rana!
And is it enough to put King away? Absolutely planted by Swann.
Swann, cover! King is still in it. Great matchup here in the greater Orlando area. A reminder, Impact is returning to Toronto for the first time since 2019, live on pay-per-view and Fight TV on Sunday, April 16th for Rebellion. And the night after, it's all the fallout from Rebellion on Monday, April 17th. Tickets are on sale now at ImpactWrestling.com.
But who will walk into Rebellion as your Impact World Champion? Could it be Rich Swann? Could he fulfill a dream and a destiny he's seen for himself for the past several years as he takes the fight to Kenny King here?
And now Swann building up here. Oh! Kick right to the midsection. Oh, and look at Kenny King pick the leg. King picked the leg. Single leg Boston Crab.
And was that the mistake of Rich Swann? You heard him right before. He screamed the name of Kenny King. His name, King's name was on Swann's lips, but now he's in Kenny King's grip.
Is Kenny King gonna get a submission victory against Rich Swann? A little over a week away from no surrender.
And Rich Swann can't afford that kind of a loss.
And Swann gets to the bottom rope.
Much needed from Mr. All Night Long.
It's the resilience of Rich Swann. Such a tough out, tremendous stamina in deep matches like this. This is what Josh Alexander is gonna have to contend with come no surrender.
Resilience, recovery, discipline. Swann needs all these stats maxed out if he wants to close this one out with a dub.
Oh, and Kenny King went for a big kick, so did Swann. Oh! Oh my God! Oh, a series of kicks. King and Swann are down.
Like claps of lightning through the building here. Those kicks taking both men down, and both men pushing each other to the limit.
Oh, look out.
Oh! Is that enough?
Can he end this? King is still in the match.
And Swann, a little bit of a look at desperation there. What does he have to do to put King away?
And now Swann's going to the top turnbuckle. Oh, we'll see about the Phoenix Splash.
Found nothing.
Oh!
Turned inside out by King.
Tiger Driver! Can King pin Swann? Oh, kick out!
And now it's the desperate look from Kenny King, who keeps his foot on the gas.
Up on the shoulders. Oh, was going to the Royal Flush. Cover. Swann beats King.
Here is your winner, Rich Swann.
Rich Swann outlasting the competition. Rich Swann survives. It's full speed ahead to no surrender.
And the type of victory, the type of story Swann's been living his whole career. Oh, God!
Come on.
King, after an amazing performance, not the way he wanted to close out his evening here at Impact Wrestling.
Let's call it like it is, being a sore loser.
Oh, boy.
Pulling out a steel chair.
Well, win, lose, or draw, he's going to make sure you remember the name of K-I-N-G, King.
Oh, wait a minute. The Impact World Champion, Josh Alexander, disarming
Oh,
King.
God!
Oh, my God. Swann hit Alexander by accident. A misfire by Swann. What does this mean for Alexander and Swann? Come no surrender.
Well, misfire there at the end, and
Yep.
you got to imagine that Rich is thinking, okay, I can head into tomorrow night and I can leave for the second time in my career as Impact Wrestling World
Very
Champion.
possible.
Who do you think is going to win?
I mean, it could be either way, but either way, it's going to be an incredible match.
Can't wait to see it tomorrow night live at No Surrender.
Still to come, it's Kevin Knight and Jack Price in singles action.
Plus, more from Impact Wrestling as we get ready for No Surrender tomorrow night. Don't go anywhere. BTI continues right after this. Welcome back to BTI as we get ready for an all-new Impact Wrestling. And, of course, tomorrow night, Las Vegas, No Surrender live. But what do you say we get back to Impact and how the night began last week?
Oh, yeah,
You need
that
some
was...
cufflinks, by the way.
I do, don't I? Maybe I can borrow yours. But we'll talk about it later. Yeah. It was Chris Bay up against Kushida in singles action.
A lot of adrenaline pumping through Chris Bay's veins. Is that enough to end the matchup? Here's the cover. Kick out by Kushida. Gotta wonder how difficult it is for Bay to really lock in a cover with the damage to the left arm.
That's exactly what I was just going to say. Not only having to fight through it to hit that maneuver in the first place, but then to get that cover, every inch of it is agony for Chris Bay.
Now Bay's got a chance here with Kushida down on the mat. Has got to capitalize against the time splitter.
You can't give Kushida another opening to get to that left arm.
Oh! What a kick by Bay! And Kushida, the only thing holding them up is the ropes.
Like I said, the arm's out of commission. Use your feet.
Oh!
Speaking of using your feet.
Perhaps Kushida was lying in wait. Now Bay in the corner of Kushida and the guns.
Chris Bay here needs to find a strategy. Use this breathing room as Kushida now is going to the tip top of the ropes here.
Oh my God. Kushida at the top!
And that was absolutely insane. Take a look at this one more time. Kushida scaling the ropes all the way to the top and a huge flipping senton to the floor, crashing on the Bay.
Again, just the beginning of our action here this evening on Impact Wrestling. And now Kushida dives inside the ring, back to the left arm.
Kushida has been laser focused on that with good reason. It's been effective. Now, right to the side of the head of Chris Bay.
Kushida trying to grab a hold of Chris Bay here, trying to lock the left arm.
He's got it. Bent over almost in a double wrist lock there. Hammerlock scenario.
Oh, and again to the left arm. There's no safe haven for Bay.
No, Bay just keeps going back to instinct, holding himself up with his left arm, clotheslining every now and then. But that is the target for the time splitter.
Trying to bend the arm, trying to get into the Kimura lock. Chris Bay felt it coming. Now sending Kushida into the rope. Throat first.
Taking any opening he can.
Oh, got a leg drop off the ropes.
Got it, but look at there. All that damage in the arm is a little delayed in the cover here.
Get the cover up to the leg and a kick out. And if you notice, Bay was only able to hook the leg with his right arm. Couldn't even get his left arm around at that time.
All of that in addition to that pain radiating throughout the arm of Chris Bay. Causing him a couple second delay there and getting the cover in a couple of seconds is all it takes.
Oh, could it be time for the art of finesse?
No!
Caught in midair by Kushida!
Bay fighting! Bay
Kushida
fighting!
caught him like this 2 weeks ago!
That's, it's bad! It's a bad, wait!
Oh, wait a minute, Bay nearly had Kushida!
Looking to stop him.
Shoulders down! Oh, kick out by Kushida!
Just barely. What a turnaround from Chris Bay there, though.
Oh! Big forearm shiver. Oh! Oh, was going for the Tanaka punch.
Oh, once again, going to the arm for Kushida.
Hold on, shoulders down, Kushida pin Bay!
Here is your winner, Kushida!
That was one hell of a match!
Absolutely picture-perfect strategy there from Kushida, laser focused on that arm. Hats off to Chris Bay for fighting through the agony in all of it. I mean, if that's just a preview of No Surrender, I can't wait for that 6-man.
It's Time Machine versus Bullet Club Kenta to team up with Bay and Austin at No Surrender in Las Vegas.
Well, quite a quick victory, but when you're the time splitter, I guess you can do that.
Another former world champion was in action last week as Rhino went one-on-one with Steve Macklin. A victory. Both of these guys really needed a victory here, so who would pick it up? Let's find out and take you back to last week.
Right now, Macklin.
Oh! Diving for the headbutt there and missed. Rhino rolled out of the way.
Great timing from Rhino there. The kind of instincts that make him a former world champion. Could he be one again? If he can make his way to that #1 contenders match.
Oh, and a big clothesline by Rhino. And now Rhino's starting to build some steam here. Oh, shoulder first right to the midsection.
And the Rhino is rolling, is stampeding.
Belly to belly to move on to No Surrender and a kick out. And now Rhino trying to figure out what he's got to do to get the 3 count to put away Macklin.
I think Rhino, at the end of the day, he knows, we all know what he's got to do. He's got to find an opening to hit that gore.
Now look at Macklin firing off here. Forearm blast right to the face. That sends Rhino to a knee.
Oh, it's full automatic.
Macklin.
What?
Spine buster.
And Macklin, just when he thought he'd regained a little bit, a modicum of control, Rhino and Tom, wait, look here. I told you Rhino knew what he had to do. He had to find an opening for this.
The fans are calling for it. Oh, went for the gore. Macklin saw it coming. Oh! Gore from Macklin.
Again!
Cover! Oh, and Rhino kicked out. Nearly deja vu from a year ago.
I was gonna say, are we gonna see a little bit of a repeat of history here? But it was not to be. Macklin looking to add a little insult to injury, punch his ticket to no surrender with style.
Chance of let's go Rhino. Now it's going for the KIA, but Rhino was able to escape. Oh,
wait,
look
what?
at this! A wake-up call! That's Heath's move. Rhino's tag team partner, Macklin, is going to no surrender.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Steve Macklin.
As if Macklin's bitterness over his world championship aspirations wasn't enough, clearly just spitting in the face of his opponent here tonight.
And Macklin even saying, oh baby, mocking Heath and mocking Rhino. Macklin is moving on to the four-way match with no surrender. One step closer to the Impact World title.
Well, quite a victory for Steve Macklin. I know he's wanting to prove himself that he should be in the world title picture. And I mean, getting a win on a former world champion yet again is one way to do it.
I'm gonna make a prediction right now. 2023, Steve Macklin wins the world championship.
Hey, you might be right.
Still to come, it's Kevin Knight and Jack Price in singles action.
Plus more from Impact last week as we get ready for No Surrender tomorrow night. Don't go anywhere. BTI rolls on right after this. Welcome back to BTI, and never say never in pro wrestling. It's 2023, and we're literally about to talk about Barry Horowitz.
Yeah, and Johnny Swinger. They went one-on-one last week. Swinger hoping to get that first one on the road to 50, so let's see how it all went down.
Welcome back to Impact Wrestling on Access TV. The hashtag Road to 50 continues.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest set for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by outlandish Ziggy Dice. From Swinger's Dungeon, Johnny Swinger.
I mean, Tom, the argument could be made that the road to 50 has yet to begin.
That's true.
I mean, we need the road. You need to get a victory
That's very true.
to get on the road to 50. But this could be the one in 1 and 50.
Impact Management has told Johnny Swinger if he wins 50 matches, he'll get a world title shot. So could this be number one? We hope you'll join us in Windsor, Ontario for the first Impact Wrestling events in Canada in 3 years. It's the 14th Sacrifice event live on Impact Plus, Fight TV, and YouTube for our Ultimate Insiders on Friday, March 24th, and on Saturday, March 25th, all the fallout from Sacrifice. Tickets are on sale now at ImpactWrestling.com.
And hey, maybe in another 3 years, we'll be up to 50.
Impact Management made us a deal, one we really couldn't refuse. They said, Johnny Swinger, go and get yourself 50 wins, and we'll give you a shot at the World Championship. Well, tonight, Swing Daddy, I promise you your first victory. I've done the math, and I found somebody whose record is way worse than ours. There is absolutely no way that you can lose this one. Ladies and gentlemen, Barry Horowitz!
What?
Really?
Oh my God, you gotta be kidding.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent from St. Petersburg, Florida, Barry Horowitz.
I can't believe my eyes. This isn't happening. This isn't happening.
This is 2023, yes? I mean, is there a chance, you have the record that Swinger and Barry may cross paths sometime in their long careers?
I mean, maybe, but I mean, like, who would have expected Barry Horowitz to show up here tonight?
Not a soul. You know, the man who's made a reputation on having a lot of heart, but unfortunately, not a lot of checks in the W column. I mean, great strategy here on the part of Zicky Dice for Johnny Swinger. This could be it.
So, could we see the first victory on the road to 50 for Swinger? I guess Barry Horowitz. Oh, and a shot there to the left knee, and oh.
And anybody who knows Barry, he's had a couple of leg issues. Johnny Swinger here going right for it.
Oh.
Smart strategy, man. When you've got
Oh, no, even Zicky Dice.
Hey, desperate times call for desperate measures.
And the official all over this forces Swinger to break before the count of 5 and a cheap shot by Dice.
just trying to secure his friend, secure his partner, Johnny Swinger, finally.
And now Swinger rushes in, shoulder first into the top turnbuckle.
Hey!
This is... Well, wait a minute, look at Horowitz.
Johnny Swinger's a legend too, in his own right.
His own mind.
Oh!
Oh, and look at Barry Horowitz go.
Stiff right hands there. Good old chest rake.
Oh, and a straight headbutt.
This is not going the way Johnny Swinger. This was supposed to be a sure thing. There you go. Give yourself a pat on the back, Barry.
Oh, to the eyes.
Talk about old school. That's a classic that always
Wait a
gets
minute,
it
wait a
done.
minute, wait a minute. Swinger's going for the neck breaker here. What the hell?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Hell is right, Tom.
It's the demon. It's Johnny Swinger's worst nightmare.
And it's just made it even worse. It's turned it into a reality. Swinger in the abdominal stretch.
Barry Horowitz has got Swinger tied up.
The distraction, and wait.
Cover. Barry Horowitz wins.
Here is your winner, Barry Horowitz.
Barry Horowitz won. Johnny Swinger's road to 50. Still, it's yet to really begin. Give yourself a pat on the back.
What? 2023. It's interesting so far.
A white flag.
Yeah. Just lay down.
Yeah. You ready to get to what happened last week? Moving on from Barry Horowitz, and remember he used to do that. You're 11. You don't remember any of that, but I remember watching Barry Horowitz as a kid. Nonetheless, last week we saw another incredible match. Last week was just an anomaly. It was a great show, just absolutely amazing. As we head back to last week, Eddie Edwards going one-on-one with Heath in the Impact Zone.
Going up top here, taking big risk for a big reward.
Oh, not too often we see this from Heath.
And unfortunately, in this case, shut down by Edwards.
And now Eddie Edwards going to the top turnbuckle to join Heath. Thinking about something big here.
Oh, they're going up, and up, and up. High rent district here.
And a superplex from Edwards.
But he's not done. Gonna follow it right up, looking for that Tiger Driver. Got it!
Is it enough to go to no surrender? Cover on and a kick out.
And the face of Edwards says more than any words can.
Edwards looked like he got all of it. Maybe his positioning was what ultimately helped Heath kick out.
Or it's simply the heart and southern soul of the red-headed rebel keeping him alive.
Hold on, shoulders down. Heath nearly had Edwards.
How is Heath continuing here? After the absolute punishment from Edwards.
Wicked clothesline from Edwards. And now Edwards, is it time? Thinking about, yes, going for it. Trying to set up Heath. Oh my, wait a minute, he's going for the die-hard driver. The hell's going on?
I think we both know what's going on. It's a sign from above, or should I say below.
Oh, wake-up call! A wake-up call!
Is that it?
Cover! Heath is off to no surrender.
Here is your winner, Heath.
The path continuing to haunt Eddie Edwards everywhere he goes.
In the meantime, it's Heath who's able to capitalize. This time a wake-up call is a good thing this evening, and it works out for Heath.
And Eddie Edwards has got to be wondering when he will be. Wait, what is he pointing at? Oh, that's never good.
Oh,
Oh, he's here!
PCO!
And Edwards trying to talk sense into him, but no!
Oh, and Eddie Edwards trying to fight back against Perfect Creation 1.
And I don't think there's any talking to PCO. He's looking to punch a hole through the guts of Edwards.
And there goes Edwards. PCO. Oh! Levels Edwards.
PCO, who's been obsessed with getting revenge on Eddie Edwards ever since the last time we were in Las Vegas.
Was buried alive by Eddie Edwards.
Oh!
And now PCO drops Edwards.
We know what that reverse DDT often will set up. This PCO.
Oh, it's going to the top turnbuckle, and Edwards wisely rolls out of the ring. PCO is a part of the field, come no surrender, to determine a new #1 contender to the Impact World title. But PCO is obsessed with one thing, getting to Eddie Edwards.
Well, he picks up the win, but what about what happened after?
Crazy. Spooky, crazy. What else is going to happen as we get ready for No Surrender tomorrow night?
Still to come, it's Kevin Knight and Jack Price in singles action.
But up next, it's our social media top 5. Clapback moment of the week, Iceman Intel, and more. Don't go anywhere. BTI rolls on right after this. Welcome back to BTI, everyone. Josh Matthews holding it down alone because Gia has left to join Tom for commentary for an amazing match here on BTI. Before we get to them, let's head back right now to the social media top 5.
And now, the social media top 5 moments on BTI. Number 5.
X Division champion Trey Miguel has been formally invited to Monsters Ball by Crazy Steve.
Number 4.
Masha Slamovich made it clear to Mickie James last week that she doesn't believe in rules.
Number 3.
Last week's episode of Impact Wrestling was dedicated in memory of Jerry Jarrett.
Number 2.
Big news ahead of Multiverse United. It is completely sold out.
And at number 1.
Barry Horowitz defeated Johnny Swinger last week after a distraction from the Demon?
So that was what everyone was talking about. Those are the good things about social media. You can get everybody together. It's a big community. You can talk about all the amazing things, but then you have the outlier. Somebody's going to go online. They're going to say something, and we're going to find it, and we're going to put it on the Clapback Moment of the Week. Here it is.
The clapback moment of the week is...
Masha may have gotten the jump on Mickie James, but Mickie had a clapback of hers. Oh, and I'm there too. Look at me.
Gotta love the Clapback Moment of the Week this week. Anything that you put out there, guys, we're going to find it, and we're going to put it on the internet. Right now, it's time to head to Iceman's lair to find out what's going on in Impact Wrestling behind the scenes, and the one guy that knows everything, it's Iceman.
Welcome to Icemans Intel. I'm George Iceman. Let's get into it. We're a day away, just 24 hours from No Surrender. It's going to be live on Impact Blast and Fight. So download it today. It's going to be incredible. And one of the matchups the world is talking about is for the Impact World Championship as Josh Alexander defends the title against his friend Rich Swann. Interesting enough, last week on Impact on Access TV, it ended with Rich Swann kicking Josh Alexander in the face with a swing kick, and it left him down. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there's rumors of a little bit of turmoil now between both of these friends. And I'm hearing it on good authority that Rich Swann has no remorse. In fact, he thinks Josh Alexander knew exactly what he's getting into when he stepped to the ropes with Rich Swann. The question is, what'll happen tonight when they meet up to put ink to the paper and sign the contract? Could it get explosive? I guess I'll have to tune in and find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest set for one fall. Introducing first, from Atlanta, Georgia, the Jet, Kevin Knight.
I've been dying to see this matchup. Kevin Knight going into singles competition. Last week we saw his tag team partner Kushida take out Chris Bay in a singles match that was very hotly contested, but Gia, Kevin Knight is just an unbelievable athlete.
Yeah, that's exactly right. He is a former college football player, and that's where all that athleticism comes from.
Yeah, he has a ton of potential here in Impact Wrestling. He's gonna have his hands full here in this one.
His opponent from Flint, Michigan, Jack Price.
Last year, Jack Price was the runner-up in the Impact Gut Check competition that culminated at the world-famous Arnold Classic Festival in Columbus, Ohio. Jack Price has had some opportunities here and there in Impact Wrestling. G, have you gotten to know Jack at all from your time backstage?
I haven't gotten to know him very well, but I do know that 2022 is not the first gut check that he entered. He actually entered the 2015 gut check. He didn't fare very well, but he came back, he worked hard, but now it kind of seems like it may have gone to his head a little bit.
Has some perseverance, resilient, but is he overly arrogant? We're gonna find out as he battles the Jet. Kevin Knight next on BTI. And we are back here on BTI. Thank you for joining us on Impact Plus, Facebook, and YouTube. This is Kevin Knight versus Jack Price, a first-time ever matchup. Kevin Knight, of course, part of the tag team of himself and Kushida. We know tomorrow night at No Surrender in Las Vegas, live on Impact Plus, YouTube for Ultimate Insiders, and Fight TV. We'll see Kushida teaming up with the Motor City Machine Guns, the reigning Impact World Tag Team Champions, to take on the Bullet Club's Ace Austin, Chris Bay, and their partner, Kenta. I'm so excited about Kenta. What about you?
I cannot wait to see that. It's gonna be an incredible match.
Oh, but right now it's Kevin Knight. Obviously his tag team partner Kushida is gonna be busy tomorrow night at No Surrender, so Knight's going it alone here. You talked about it before the break. Knight spent some time in the Division II ranks playing college football here in the United States. I asked him earlier on what his vertical leap is, because it's unbelievable. I mean, I think it was maybe 2-3 weeks ago was the tag team matchup that he and Kushida had against Ace and Bay, and it looked like Kevin Knight was going to flat out jump straight out of the ring.
I mean, I would say it's at least 5'8" because he jumped right over Ace Austin's head.
Well, that's fair. Kevin Knight told me he's never actually had his vertical leap measured. He has, however, at his 40-time measure, said he ran a 4.440 as a defensive back playing college football. That, for those who don't know, is extremely good.
And that's super fast, which makes sense as to why he's teamed up with Kushida.
And Kushida has taken him under his wing, and as a matter of fact, it's very recently that Kevin Knight graduated from being a young lion in New Japan Pro Wrestling.
That's right. He was a 2022 graduate. He graduated last month. And we really started to see him kind of create his own identity in the Super Junior Tag League tournament. And he even, fun fact, he got those glasses from Kushida.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah.
Now Price out of the corner trying to track down Knight. That's easy. Oh, but he caught him out of the air. Obviously, Price did his homework. I know you talked a little bit about maybe he's too arrogant, but he's certainly prepared. Here's the cover and a kick out.
The Black Diamond certainly is sparkling.
Yeah.
I wonder where he got those rhinestones from.
Oh, well, maybe you. You tend to hand out a lot of those. You helped sew a button on my shirt my first day in Impact. Very helpful. I needed that button. Yeah. So far, we have come so far. And now Price has got the power advantage here in this matchup. A little bit more weight than Knight. Here's a cover and a kick out.
That's right. I mean, he was the runner-up, but still was offered a contract here at Impact Wrestling because he was such a show-out, and that power's part of it.
The winner of Gut Check in 2022 was Jason Hotch, now a part of the team known as the Good Hands, himself and John Schuyler, and they've done the bidding of Bully Ray quite a bit as of late. Well, for a full Nelson sit-out slam. Got to get the shoulder down. There's the cover, and that gave Knight time to kick out. And the official just doing her job.
That's right.
Price had to get his boot out from underneath, and that's all part of the learning curve here in Impact Wrestling.
Yeah, but being aware of your opponent's body as well as your own.
Now look at Knight go to work.
Got it.
Knight out of the corner. Looking for the cover off the roll-up kick out by Price. Up on the shoulders. Look at this. Oh my God. Look at Price adjust. Face first into the top turnbuckle. German suplex. Wow.
Gad.
Price shoots the half. Shoulders pressed down and a kick out by Knight. Some fantastic power displayed by Price. Now Price trying to wear out Kevin Knight. Tomorrow night, of course, is No Surrender live on Impact Plus, Fight TV, and YouTube for our Ultimate Insiders from Las Vegas. How excited are you to get to Sam's Town?
Oh, it's been too long since I threw up outside the Palms, and it needs to happen again.
Well, hopefully that doesn't happen this time.
As long as you'll hold my hair, Tom.
Oh, big shot right to the face. Uh-oh. Once again, over that sit-out full Nelson slam cover, kick out.
He was ready for it that time.
And now Knight, shoulders down here on Price, able to escape. Pump kick by Price. And now Price, there's a drop kick.
Oh my word, how does he jump that high?
If he wanted to, could just clean jump out of the ring.
I think he could just jump straight up into the rafters and then we'd never see him again.
And a kip up by Knight, who's starting to feel it. Price has dished out a lot of high-intensity offense here in this matchup. Heavy impact as well. And now Knight has found an opening. Oh, look at Knight on the move.
Holy cow.
Just a shoulder tackle there. Running frog splash. Here's the cover. Price gets the shoulder up at 2.
The Jet's picking up speed, but it's not quite enough to put away Jack Price.
Come on. Hey, it's time, baby. It's time.
Kevin Knight trying to end this thing. He's trying to catch Price there. Price over the top. Now Kevin Knight to the outside.
I think he just uses the rope just to make sure he doesn't fly up into the ceiling. It's not even to get him some leverage.
Go gadget legs. Now look at this. Off the top of the crossbody. Cover by Knight. Price able to kick out again.
So close.
Okay. All right.
Price.
You want to play?
Price continues to stay in it, but you can hear Kevin Knight not getting frustrated.
Cool as a cucumber.
Understands the task in front of him, the test that Price is presenting. Now Knight. For the shoulder between the ropes there. Price had an answer for it. Caught him with a kick. The flatliner.
Cow.
Caught him with a flatliner from the ropes. Is Knight in trouble? Pops him up. Was thinking about a power bomb. And a jawbreaker instead. Cover. Knight able to kick out. A lot of respect being shown by the fans here in the greater Orlando area for this matchup. Jack Price busted open at the mouth, going up top, wants to end it. Knight rolls out of the way. Up on the shoulders again. That was bad for Knight the first time. Look at it. Oh my God! Kevin Knight leaps into the DDT.
I think this might be it.
Cover. Knight puts away Price.
Here is your winner, Kevin Knight.
I know it's a pun, but the sky's the limit for Kevin Knight.
It certainly is. Quite a victory for the newly graduated Young Lion.
Great performance here tonight by Jack Price as well, but Kevin Knight comes out on top as your winner. The night before, No Surrender here on BTI. For more, let's check in with Josh Matthews.
Gia, Tom, thank you guys very much. We're back with Tom and his broadcast colleague Matthew Raywald here in just a little bit for the start of Impact Wrestling. Guys, no surrender. Tomorrow night, it's going to be an incredible night live on Impact Plus, streaming around the world. What will happen on the final Impact Wrestling before No Surrender? Let's find out right now.